Hey, great Friday evening it is. I forgot my microphone evening. It's a great evening in the city of Brownsville. Let me tell you, what a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
What a beautiful day to have an amazing, beautiful wedding at the island. It was beautiful in every sense of the word. Let me say, guys, this is the last wedding I'm going to do at the island where I charge what I usually charge.
Which
Because
means you're
next
still
time
gonna
you're
do it,
gonna
but you're
pay
gonna
them.
charge more, right?
No, because it really does take up a crap load of time. I mean, a great wedding. I love the wedding this evening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does take a lot of time to go and come back.
I almost got a ticket today.
it wouldn't surprise me, but yeah,
Oh,
going all the way over there, it's like about what is it, like 45 minutes took you, 30, 45 minutes,
yeah, like, well,
because it's all the way over there to Tiki, right? Over there by
Yeah,
Trinity.
he doesn't want to say how long it took him because he sped.
I did.
Yeah,
But there was this a hole that was in a BMW, and I actually tried to get the license plate so I could figure out who it was. I mean, guy was driving recklessly out there on the way back. When like, can only be one reckless driver in this damn city. That's me.
That's me. Mm-hmm.
No, but beautiful wedding. I'm very very proud, very glad. But I decided, and everyone out there, as of tomorrow, I'm going to set up this little chart of how much I charge to go out and do weddings, and it's just a little bit on the far side. And again, I enjoyed doing today's. It was a friend of mine, so it was kind of cool. But yeah,
Yeah, a week ago I gave Angelica some money and I told her, "Here, give it to your friend. If she gives you a ride every day to and from practice, I'll be happy to pay for the gas." And I talked to the mom, and the mom's like, "You don't have to pay us." I'm like, "Not only are you saving me the gas, I mean, I know it's not that you're saving me, but I know it's expensive that you're having to do the extra drive for the gas." I said, "But you're saving me 20 minutes to drive over there, drop her off, 20 minutes to come back, 40 minutes, and then 2 hours later, 20 minutes and back." I said, and then if they're not ready, I sit there for another half hour easy. So I'm like, believe me, just to be able to stay at home and do the laundry, which I love anyway,
you
it's
got
worth the paying someone to do it for me. So I can see where you would charge more because it takes you longer. It's more of your day is taken.
you come to my house,
For what?
do the laundry.
Your mom's already doing it for you.
Yeah, but she'd appreciate the help.
I would sit there and commiserate so much that you'd be gone by the end of the day.
Let me tell you, I had some people come in and said,
it'll probably take you days to clean all that.
well, actually, I have it halfway decent. But I had some lady come in during the week, said, Erasmo, how much would you charge us to go in Progreso? I said, you know what? It's just easier if I marry you here at the bridge because they want me to go to the bridge in Progreso. I said, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go out an extra hour of my time. I said, I'm just going to charge you $100 extra. Just drive your ass down to Matamoros and I'll do it here in the bridge here. I said, queríamos en Progreso. I said, good luck. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. Gracias a Dios, I have enough work right now where I can be picky.
You did a good point. Was that you or was that somebody else who said don't lowball yourself?
Me.
Because I okay, I'm more like I feel bad for people and do they really want to spend that money? Because I used to do different crafts and I would sell them and my daughter would say, "Mom, sell them for this amount." I'd be like, "No." She'd like say $10 and I'd say, "No, $5. I don't want to charge too much." And she would tell me, "If they want to buy it, they will buy it."
Yeah,
And I started thinking about it, I'm like, she's right. How many times have I bought whatever online?
Crap.
Because if I want it, I'll pay whatever I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah. But I did the same thing. I was looking for my damn toothbrush and my deodorant that I'm going to take on tomorrow's trip. And, you know, my assistant,
you can just share with the dentist, no?
we're going to share a lot of things. We don't share a toothbrush. Deodorant's okay. But let me say, guys, she has everything so well organized. I can't find crap.
Yeah.
I can't find my damn toothbrush or my.
But what does that have to do with lowballing?
Oh, because when you said about buy stuff and I found a microphone out there. It's a great microphone that I was going to set up to do the podcast on my phone whenever I'm out and traveling, and a little
Mhm.
tripod. It's just there. and I paid like 35, 40
I
bucks
was
for
gonna say, and how much did you
Isn't
pay
there
for
like
it?
one of those? But yours is different on the iPhone. What do they call those little clip-on microphones?
I bought one of those too. I bought one
How
of
do
Yeah,
you
those.
see,
connect? How do you connect it to the iPhone if it's not the same type?
That's my mistake. I bought it for 130 bucks and it's just sitting there somewhere,
mhm.
you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah, we pay money for crap that sometimes we just have, and I'm done doing that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, let me show you what I got at. Can you see the? Is the lighting good? What I got at the thrift today at Goodwill.
oh,
Can you see that?
yeah, that is nice. That's
Four
nice.
bucks. $4. It's not like a high quality. I mean, it's just like a polyester type, and the embroidery is machine. But for $4, I'm like, yeah, I'll buy that.
Let me tell you.
Is that like a tablecloth or like
No,
one of the
it's a rebozo.
Okay.
It's amazing. Look at this tie. It-
That's pretty.
It's a Tommy Hilfiger tie.
How much did you pay for it?
$2. But this was my find today, Maggie. I'm sure you'll appreciate Sam's. Well, look at this. Hold
Is
on.
that a shirt? Is that a riding shirt?
No.
No, that's like those ponchos type of deal.
What is that? It's a jester costume.
Yes.
Because who doesn't need a jester costume?
Reach, girl.
Who? Where? And how much did you pay for it? Like $4.
Yeah.
$3.99.
$10.
$1.25.
Shut up! Where?
Yeah.
At which one?
A Goodwill in Harlingen. Look at this. Look at the bottom, Maggie.
Is it? That is nice. That's nice. The sewing that they did.
It's
Okay,
Wait,
Erasmo
did
and
you
I
get a
are.
chance to go to that one act play?
Oh, that
Or is
was
that
tonight.
tomorrow?
oh, that's tomorrow at shoot. That was today.
That
That
was
was today?
tonight.
Crap. No, I didn't. My it was. I
Your
got back
your
from,
iPhone calendars might be off.
no, because I went to the island and I did a wedding at the island. And let me tell you again, Maggie and I were talking about it. It was a beautiful wedding, guys. And
Yeah.
the picture that I took, just with the background, is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful couple too.
Yeah, I seen a couple when I used to bartend over there. They used to do a lot of weddings right behind Sapphire and behind Stitterbond Resort.
I actually had
Yeah.
I had a conversation today with Clayton's from Clayton's Bar.
Brasier?
Yeah, it was kind of funny because I know who he is and he knows who I am. So I
She's
saw
married to Tara, no? Rios? Tara Rios?
yeah my American dentist. So he was like walking on the beach. I go, hey man, what's going on? I go, hey bro. He goes, hey no, I'm just here checking out the wedding. I said, oh great. I said, yeah, some friends of mine that does. And he has a pier out there. I've never been back there.
Yeah.
And he goes,
It's still not done though. It still needs it's barely like it's in 4 phases and they barely did the first phase.
well, what he said was, if any, he helped me out in regards to doing weddings over there. I said, thanks, man. So that's part of the places I'm going to offer next time. Hey, do you want to do a wedding out there? Clayton said we could use the pier.
Wow.
That's a good spot.
He's a good friend of mine. Tara is amazing. But
Yeah.
I thrift store, amazing. Bought me a nice Wimbledon jacket.
Yeah.
Beautiful Wimbledon jacket, a bunch of ties, and a beautiful shirt. Go to the comments. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. You missed show. I know. Sorry, Joe. Next one, I will be there. Maggie will too. I promise.
Yeah. Just remind me though, because I'll forget. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to see it, Joe.
Me-
Hey, Ray.
Hello, Arroyo. Thought you were leaving tomorrow.
See,
Tomorrow
why
night.
did you say it? I was thinking you were going to be there Friday night also. I don't know what you said that made
Oh,
me
it's
think.
Saturday night. And
Yeah, I
then
know that
Sunday and then
now.
Monday.
I should have actually planned the trip for Friday night, but it's neither here nor there. My sister planned it, and I didn't want to make her feel bad. I do that throughout the week already.
on your own.
The other day, were you? Yeah, Sam was still on. The other day, I went through a little bitch session, este, and I was like,
Cuando,
huh?
Cuando no,
cuando.
cuando no.
I don't think she'd ever been present. And when she was standing right there, I'm going like, and then she goes, "There's someone waiting for you out here." Going like, "You're supposed to tell me that before I start yelling and screaming at the internet, Sam."
Hey, Mr. Boop.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good business is knowing the business, not worth dealing with people that are out of their demand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and don't lowball yourself because I've been in there in that situation where you try to start a business and then, well, it's because you start panicking and you don't see people coming in. So you literally lowball yourself until you start getting people, but don't because then you're going to get other cheapskates.
like me.
Yeah, you don't want those type of customers.
And who made the comment? Somebody made a good comment too, though, that some of those people buy the Michael Kors purses at the outlets. I'm like, yeah, true.
Well,
Like, you're like, don't be hating.
Oh no, I don't spend money on purses unless they're at the thrift.
Yeah.
well, I don't use purses, but I'd like to. But that backpack that Maggie was supposed to give to me, but she sold to me. That's the backpack I'm taking to San Francisco.
Oh, cool. And by the way, I was gonna buy something for you today, and then I thought, oh no, I need to see if you'll pay for it first. Dude, you make enough money. I'm not buying you. How many ties have I bought you already?
3.
Not even.
And speaking of ties, have you gotten your squishmallows yet?
Yes, I did.
4.
Cool.
Yes, and they're really cute.
They are cute.
Yeah.
I had a hard time, letting him
I
know.
was gonna say like he hasn't gotten your squishmallows. I wouldn't gotten him anything.
No, he hasn't. The four were from Commissioner de los Santos.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah, all
questionable.
4. Huh?
That's still questionable.
Whatever. You still owe me 2
What? Why doesn't Sam owe you anything?
because I'm not here for working for Sam.
Good business is knowing the business. Oh, we did that.
Like 80% of the guests here are for Maggie.
I don't think so.
Commissioner De Los Santos.
The only person we lose here is Big Daddy whenever she shows up.
Yeah, and I think he probably still watches anyway,
So yeah, he probably uses a different account, which is something. Oh, let me.
which I don't care here, there, or oh no, there nobody else. I was gonna say somebody else, but no.
Let me say that today I had a conversation with. Sorry, I ate too much. Hey, Megan, Northside ISD up here is going to get a reading academy stipend. It made me wonder if y'all got yours. Yeah, right. I know the teacher unions are speaking out about it. Not enough.
And some of the school districts around here also. I think Los Fresnos got like $1,800.
Yep.
The teachers got for doing the reading academies. That's 60 hours they're expected to do if they don't have time to do it during the workday on their own time.
I don't know if whatever they're getting right now is from that I guess
That's
whatever loan they got recently or what bond or
ESPA
whatnot.
funding.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting it from, but I've been noticing that they're being dropping off a whole lot of those smart boards.
You mean the touch panels, the screen panels,
No, the smart boards where you write.
the white ones?
Yeah, not the whiteboards, smart boards.
No,
They're-
I know, but they're white. That's what I'm asking.
I saw them in boxes, but I know that if you like 2 weeks ago they got like 8, and then this week they got like another 4.
Okay, because smart boards we used to use, some school districts still use, some teachers still use, but what they've been buying for the school, like in BISD, they're the panel TVs. They're 85-inch touch screen TVs, and so you can either hook up the laptop or the desktop or the document camera to it, and it's a touch screen 85-inch TV.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking that's probably what got delivered, because that's like more current than a smart board. So I would think they would buy those to be more up to date in technology than a smart board. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm questioning it.
Let me say, I thought those smart boards were kind of cool. Except one of the things that I found out while visiting schools was that most of them were broken.
How would they break?
I mean, we're not functioning.
Yeah, I don't know. When we showed up at Canales, there were 45 of them sitting in a back room, not getting used.
And all they do is take up
Kind
space
of
and
like the air purifiers that they're just bought and they're just sitting there.
throw them away. That's
It's a
part
whole
of
lot of waste of money.
but and look, I guess a lot of people don't understand that 'cause a lot of times when the school district, they receive all these monies, and I'm talking about the other school districts as well. They have to use that money, and if they don't use that money in a certain amount of time, they get dinged, and they have to give that money back, which is
But
oh,
still use it properly. Don't just use it as cielo sonso.
that's exactly
Okay.
that's exactly what I was going to say. The part of the problem is there's no planning. There's no curriculum. There's no plan. So what happens is, that they sit on that money. They sit on that money, and people are going like, "We have these needs." Oh, well, we have to have a committee. Well, we have to have another meeting, and we have to have another meeting, and then all of a sudden, it's like we have to use them in 30 days.
Didn't you see the board meeting they just had this week? The special called board meeting. You didn't watch it?
Of course
Or
not.
what else when you want to watch it? Sam, if you watched it, they just got a grant for the purifiers. That's why they ordered more purifiers. They got the announcement. They submitted it in November. They got the announcement March 4th, I think, March 5th, and it has to be spent by March 30th. So they like that's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
And so they said that one they had to hurry up and call a special meeting so that they could make the decision to purchase which ones they were going to purchase. I mean, and they had to do a real quick request for what is
PFQs,
it? Vendor bids.
yeah,
Is that what you said?
PFQs,
Yeah.
RQs, or something. Anyway, it's a mess, and again, it's just a lot of poor planning. And there, and one of the things that we discussed during the what's that I think that called COVID or something during the COVID era is the one of the things that we had discussed was how we had no plan for anything. We were just copy pasting the plan from Houston, and that's unfortunate, but it's a reality. And then I got a lot of flap like, no, it isn't. And then they found a lot of like Houston ISD inside the words.
Like, could you not like? Couldn't they just not spend like maybe 2 hours like in a round table and be like throwing their ideas in there?
But they don't
Like,
take that's been an issue that we had with COVID was where teachers want to sit and give input, they won't. And that's why I say it bothers me that teachers do not get the respect as professionals that we are and as experts in our classroom that we are. They
But
should
yeah.
and not just BISD, nationwide, because I'm seeing it. I'm in a few Facebook groups with
it,
teachers nationwide, and we're
instead of going nationwide, it's a state issue, and more a state issue than a national issue because we know that Abbott had to do a complete 180 in regards to the individuals he had on the
Well,
what was
didn't it add that lady from Department of Education that had no clue as
it?
far as education?
Oh no,
And
she was an expert in regards to uh,
private charter.
private charter schools. That was her
Betsy
DeVos,
Devos
DeVos,
DeVos.
DeVos. Again, that was her field. I mean, it wasn't she didn't have any concept and clue about education. It was she was more geared. But look, for all those people out here, like in the city of Brownsville, that were out there complaining, like, "Oh well, Betsy DeVos doesn't know charter schools." I mean, they elected a school board that had absolutely no clue, in regards to public education
You mean locally?
locally. So, I don't see this is part of the problem with a lot of people. They want to argue and bitch about national while they're getting screwed by the local. That's the one that they need to focus on. That's the one that directly affects their pocketbook and their being able to put an extra plate of food on their table. Trump, 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 Trump. Y acá por abajo la mesa, Trey Mendez is, filing for another $200,000. Or Eddie Trevino's out there
Oh
saying,
no, it's this way.
why are all these people bitching? And Joey Lopez is out there giving vouchers to his family because he wants everyone to attend his daughter's wedding, but everyone's like, Trump, divorce, Trump. I'm like, let it go. Local. They're screwing you here, you know? But it is what it is. Going back into
Like, you can like I understand like you try to focus more with the local, but like is how they say when cuando estás en el gallinero, la cagada de arriba de cae para abajo,
well, yeah,
and eventually it's a trickle down effect.
but yeah, but
Eventually it hits here.
I don't, I don't mind so much getting crapped on from above. I just want my elected officials to be out
Yeah,
there bitching about it.
yeah,
Because we're all going to get screwed. It's like, and again, going back into the party politics, we were going to get screwed if it was Trump or Biden that won.
yeah.
I mean, we're just majorly getting screwed with Biden because he's an idiot, doesn't know what the hell he's doing, can't even complete
You
a
can't hear his Bluetooth correctly. His
nada,
earpiece.
nothing,
Yeah.
zero. And
Oh
again,
man, that guy's nuts.
but we're still getting screwed. And that's the issue with a lot of individuals. I don't want local elected officials at the up in Austin, up at the county level, who are just sit passively by, collect a check, ask for raises, and then just grin about it like nothing we can do because it's Abbott's fault, it's Trump's fault, it's Biden's fault. No, do something about it.
Mhm.
Hey, when was this guy gonna get out of office, Filemon Vela?
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
they haven't
Is he out
spec-
already?
they haven't specified a date. It hasn't been set. It's just unprecedented. It just makes a very, very little sense.
Because he was
Hey,
gonna go privately, right?
huh?
He was gonna go private, like lobbying.
Yes, but it doesn't make any sense. I mean, he's already going to be out in January. What's the rush?
But he did the announcement, right?
Maybe money wise, or
Right.
maybe
I- they
there's something else in there that they might find on him.
Well, that's what everyone thought about Eddie Lucio the third.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense that he would quit. You know,
I just that everybody's already like jumping out of the ship. All the career politicians.
take into account. Remember, they had Henry. Was it Henry Cisneros, the guy from Laredo? What was the guy's name?
Reyes.
Cuellar. They had Cuellar out there. The FBI was out there at his house, and they were out there collecting information. When are they going to, produce the facts? We don't know. Now, is that systematic of what's been happening down here? I would not doubt it. I can't say for a fact because I can't say like, well, I know for a fact that
Yeah.
Bella is, pocketing money or made deals. I've never said that. I've said he's worthless. He hasn't done a damn thing for us here because that's true. But I can't say the other because I don't know. But isn't it kind of suspicious that all these politicians all of a sudden are getting either investigated or they're resigning from their positions?
You don't
That
think
makes
it's because they're done? They've had it.
no. I mean, nobody wants to ride out into the sunset before their time.
Have you seen how many teachers are walking out?
No, that's different. Those guys are being abused by the system, by the same system that they voted in.
Because you can't compare a position where you're literally working a whole lot of hours and you're being underpaid compared to something that where you're being paid a lot and you're not doing much.
Nothing.
Uh,
There's no
It's kind of
sessions.
like just go get this or go sign papers, take pictures.
They're out of session.
That's it.
And look, as much as I'll give you one example. Look, Eddie Lucio III. God bless him. God bless him. And all these people, I'm probably going to get some bitching out there saying that. Well, why are you talking bad about Eddie? Talking bad about Eddie. But did y'all stop to think? What about his staff? I mean, for him, it's just 7 months that he gave up.
Yeah.
But he took away the paycheck for 7 months, paycheck from his staff for 7 months. 7 months. Because at the end of the day, the individual who's coming into office, State Representative Erin Gomez, she's going to have her own staff,
Yeah, this freaks everybody out.
My concern is, and let me finish this point before I forget it. My concern is, look, supposedly Eddie Lucio III said, you know what? I want to get a good paying job, do some lobbying, so that's why I'm going to resign. Well, what an a-hole, no? Because of him trying to make more money, he screwed his whole staff from making money.
So they're both gonna go into lobbying or what?
Who?
Are they both going into lobbying? Bella and
I-
Lucio?
well, Vela supposedly is now a partner in some Washington D.C. law firm, so I'm sure that that's what's going to
Because
happen.
that's what I literally read. Like he was going to go into like some sort of law firm and be lobbying.
Well, but again, what happens to his staff, Sam?
Yeah,
What happened? And I haven't talked to any of his Eddie Lucio's third staff, but think about it. What happened to all his staff? They all lost their job. Are they
yeah,
out there now looking for a job because Eddie Lucio wanted to make a little bit more money? That's kind of gacho, no? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
yeah. It makes
it does.
sense.
And I hadn't thought about it also.
I'm just thinking
So,
like, well, it's puro unemployment for the
no.
meanwhile, but you still gotta. They're
Well,
gonna have to start making some calls to work in a different office.
yeah, but one of the problem is that a lot of the individuals who are now, getting these seats, they don't want to have them on payroll. They're like, it's like you get burned. You know, te quemas, bro. A lot of these people, it's like a lot of the folk, and this is kind of a different thing. One of the reasons why I always wondered why like people like Otis Powers, Pat Ahumada, why they're so desperate to come back to public service, is because they miss the limelight, because during that time that you're an elected official, people want to kiss your butt and treat you nice and stuff. And I'll say this: the only reason that didn't work for me is because people are always nice to me. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm still in the limelight, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, and I'm not saying arrogantly, I'm not saying it like, but again, I was going through the thing today. I'm still the most followed individual in this area. I'm, I think este state Congressman Vela, I think he had like 17,000 followers. That's crazy, That's nothing.
That's what I was gonna say. That's nothing.
It's nothing. I got 17,000 followers on one of my mini accounts, and I have like six. On this one, on the big one, I have like 50,000 or something, And again, and it's not a lot compared to, people who are, I guess, more well known throughout the country or stuff. But locally, there's no one that is more followed than me. And again, I'm not saying that arrogantly. What I'm saying is they find it very, very hard to be outside that limelight because at the end of the day, all these people, once they're out, no one's going to give them the time of day.
Mm.
That's one of the reasons why Minerva Peña is out there fighting for this position. Because, and let me tell you, I read today, and again, Marisa needs to stop. She needs to stop in regards to putting up those posts, giving people false hopes. That's all she's doing, giving people false hope. Stop it. But she doesn't take advice. She's listening to the wrong people. Stop giving people false hope. Because what happened, Maggie? Didn't a lot of people think, oh, she's yeah, yeah,
I still think I don't want to say it's false hope.
Maggie, come on.
Erasmo, come on.
It was like 2 months ago. You're like, it's coming, guys, it's coming, and then nothing. It's
I,
coming, it's coming,
I know.
and it's coming now. And now we find out that the Repena did file an appeal.
Oh, did she? I didn't know.
To find out that she did file an appeal. We didn't know because of the backlog in regards to what is being reported out there at the county. And again, nothing against the county, the county clerk, the district clerk. Nothing against the district clerk. It's just that's the way the system is right now. But she filed an appeal, so here we go again through the whole process, and it's just going to extend it, extend it, extend it, extend it, and nothing's going to happen. Exactly what I said was going to happen. Nothing. But a lot of teachers out there, Maggie, were out there. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And we're like, guys, haven't y'all learned anything? Again, my saying is to stop giving people false hope. Let it fall where it may fall. But I think part of the problem is they find it so hard to be out of the out of the limelight. They need to raise the hype. I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in the limelight, and that's an issue. That's why
Yeah, but I don't think Pat Ahumada would ever get reelected as a mayor.
I don't think so either. But let me tell you, and again, nothing against Pat Omada. I appreciate the fact that he's out there for pets and stuff. He is an advocate for pets. I will say this: Pat O'Malley is also an advocate for uh, the homeless here in Brownsville, and I can appreciate that as well. There's a lot of great work. Part of the problem is it's not to the level that he used to have. You know, that's why I think
Why
it's
did he announce he's running again or what?
no, 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 not at all.
Oh, okay.
It's just like they keep on coming back, and I guess they do it at Erasmo. But with me, it's like you know, losing a race is not easy. You take the hit and everything, but I'm still the most known individual in Brownsville because I'm handsome and
Yeah,
totally.
because sometimes they focus on the whole dogs and homeless and things like that, but those are not the priorities in Brownsville. That's why they're not gonna get reelected. Like you
But
gotta
no,
focus on the
you're right.
priorities, which is infrastructure
But
and
it's
business and the
but it's a
economy
cute
here.
it's a cute thing. I mean, look, I'm a pet lover. Y'all know that I'm a pet lover,
Yeah.
and I can appreciate a pet lover. Part of the problem is it's not going to get you all the votes you need because a lot of those pet lovers are crazy.
You're just gonna get that targeted audience, and that's it.
Well, a lot of those
That
pet
those
pet
few people that go to those
and
PetSmart,
it's
whatever
an
they're
itch,
called.
it's an itchy thing. It's like look,
Yeah,
a lot of those pet lover people, pet rescuers, they're nuts. They're nuts. I'm not. I've told them to their face, y'all are too nuts because it's true. They're kind of on the wacky side. Some of these people would like, oh, they're hurting a puppy,
you
and
guys do have that in common.
but they're
You guys do have that in common.
but they're
Us
Um,
or
well, no more Erasmo with the craziness with the cats.
yes. No,
But
my
no, that's crazy. I see some really like fanatic, like pet fanatics. Um, I just wouldn't have my cat pictures and not in the podium and the what's it called and the BSD board room. You remember you used to have your cat's pictures
oh
in
yeah,
your BSD board.
I love my cats, but
there's nothing wrong with it. I used to all our birthday and Christmas cards were signed by I would sign them off as my
By the cat.
husband's name, my name, and our two pets' names. They're like, really, Maggie? I'm like, I love my. This is pre-child.
what do you?
Oh, okay.
The Edinburgh ISD announced some of the officials here and there need to learn how to speak sometimes. Did
Is
any?
that Doctor? What they were talking about the new college
Oh, that was McAllen.
slash high school, huh?
Wasn't that McAllen?
No, I think it's Edinburgh.
Oh, I like it.
What is that?
No, you.
What is that?
I'll share it in a little bit. I actually visited with Cameron County Education Incentives Incorporated. Uh, they do job training stuff, and had a conversation with them in regards to they're opening up a new facility over here by
802.
no by Jefferson Hospital, the Baptist Valley Baptist. I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to go, I think, sometime this week for a grand opening, but they had these cookies from the Rolling Pin Company. Have y'all heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
These cookies are mega delicious,
In
and
town?
yeah. But the problem is, and I don't think they have a brick and mortar. I think it's
I thought
just
you were gonna say that rolling, the other one, the H&E rolling.
oh, Rapid is great. The cookies are so delicious, but I tried calling the company and I got no answer. So the Rolling
Watch
Pin,
it be a fake company.
they're
Dumb.
everybody the week.
No, quick question though: is that Cameron County that incentive people? Is that the same thing as a 1033? That
Yeah,
OP 1033?
same thing. You see that's another example of individuals wanting to come in and affect something for the community, and then all of a sudden they just were too dark about it. We're too
Yeah, because
secret
I remember when they came down from Dallas and they were like all bashing you.
because
Uh,
they were dark, and all we were asking is, what are you? What are y'all doing? Share with us what's going on. And they
yeah,
were like, and they went all crazy after me. And I'm
but it
going,
was over a company from the port, no? Because they were gonna try to bring something to the port.
they were
I
trying.
totally got lost track on that. Whatever happened to them? But I know that after a while, they just kind of like eased off and
they're
just did their own thing.
they this is what's trippy about it because they again when you don't know the community and supposedly Mike Hernandez was here for a while and then left and wanted to come back to Brownsville to do great things for Brownsville. I don't
Oh,
buy it, to begin with. I'm very skeptical. So I went like, well, show me what you're doing, let's see, because it was just too dark. Because all of a sudden, all you saw was all these billboards, OP 1023, 1033, OP, and we're like, it just looks. Is that like a dog company or is it like security, the Brinks or something? So you just didn't know what it was, and when I started to ask questions, like, well, tell us what this ten. You'll find out. I said, no, then don't expect me to support you. Why do you
yeah.
want people to blindly
I still
support
don't
you?
know what 1033 means or what it stands for.
I think it's like October 2033 or something. By
I know
then,
it's 10.33, but and the dog was supposed to be like a watchdog type of deal, but
it
it
wasn't.
has nothing to do with the training because they're trying to train people for like jobs here at the port and construction and medical, and they're doing that with in connection with the Texas workforce because you talk to first to them, and then they send you to the Cameron County incentive thing
That's what
with assistance.
That's why they do that. They did. That's when they did that little switch, when they realized that what they were doing wasn't working, and I was right, although they came after me. Then they found out that I was right. Then they changed from 1023 into Cameron County Incentives Corporation, something like that. And look,
Yeah,
I appreciate. I visited the school a couple of times is that I have a lot of friends that are students at the school, and it's
yeah,
great. Anything where you get some training and it's free training, mostly, it's a great thing because again, they partnered up with Julian Alvarez, who is the director of Texas Workforce Commission. They partnered up with him, and again, Julian Alvarez. I've had several conversations with him as well. Great guy. So it's great stuff. Just don't do it under the guise of a damn dog and behind a dark company that when you get us questions, you just don't want.
yeah. They made it seem like it was too sketchy.
Yeah.
That's why everybody was like, ah,
What's the word on the raise on or retention stipend?
Go. Teachers should go on Monday. I mean, on Tuesday to the board meeting and show support,
They won't.
but they
They
should.
won't. They won't because they want Erasmo to bitch about it, and then they'll vote for my opponent. Or they'll want the unions. Oh, that's why we're paying our dues, guys. You can't think that you do enough by paying your dues. First of all, if you're paying your dues to Best or to TVA, you're probably getting screwed. But you know, you cannot just leave AOBE out there in the wind. You have to become a part of the process. You have to go out there and hold some signs. You have to go out there and do a little bit of legroom because you may have individuals there that are protecting you, wanting to provide services for you. But let me tell you, if you're not helping them out, you're leaving them out there in the wind, like what you've done to me for a lot of times. Like, screw it, Osmo. And when you do a screw it, Osmo thing, really what you're doing is screw you, the
Me?
community.
Are you talking to me? Like
Mhm.
when I don't come on the show, me?
No, the people, not you. You have to come on
Oh, okay. I was like, just because I didn't come on the show twice this week.
three
That's why I
times.
was already like,
3 times. But when you do say screw it, Osmo, look, guys, and this is it's kind of a weird thing. But when you go screw it, Osmo, you're really saying screw you and your family because Erasmo's speaking for the people that are afraid to speak or can't speak. Where are you going, Erasmo? San Francisco,
leaving tomorrow, coming back Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Maggie, after you retire, are you involved with the district in any other capacity?
I'm thinking what librarians who retire and then come back and volunteer and help in libraries are called library angels. So I'm thinking probably doing that, except for the first year. What I really need to do is take care of my mom and dad. So that's like my intent for this first year, just to focus on my mom and dad.
Run for board.
No,
I thought teachers were not allowed to
It's
unionize.
not a union, it's an association.
Same thing.
Same thing, different word.
Mhm. Yeah.
They're called professional ass kissers.
Professional association.
Oh, hello, a Francis Hermosa, a Francis Erasmo, Roman, and Sam, the three musketeers.
Roman, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not
Oh
Roman.
yeah, because you're Sam. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
I got. I think I got into
Okay.
a
I'm
fight.
hoping I'm still Sam.
I don't know. For a minute there, I thought maybe I was Sam now and you're Roman.
I got into a little fight with Roman today. Well, let me tell you about it.
Since you asked.
Did you guys make up?
No, because nothing irritates me more than for the individuals to take my words and want to make them say something different. Look, guys, no one needs to take my words to say something different because what I speak here is what is here and here. There's no filter, guys. And let me tell you, I did not say that I'm going to go out tomorrow to the Republican convention and bash the Republicans. I
Mm-mm.
did not say that. What I said was, we're not going to go anywhere as a party, and the party is never going to get anywhere. Why, it is as splintered as it is. And I've been actually working on trying to, guys, yeah, stop fighting. I said that this morning with Liz Garza. I said, part of the problem is that everyone's out there working outside that, outside that little tent. We're never going to beat this great big political corrupt machine while everyone's pulling, to different areas. Look, and I'd spoken with her in regards to I had spoken to one of her opponents in the primary election, Reina Javier Reina, someone that Maggie that you think you liked. I talked to Javier Reina. I said, Javier, I'm sorry, bro. You are out of that corrupt political circle. I am definitely like way out there in the corrupt political circle. You know, we're all pulling towards different directions. That's the problem. It's not a Republican thing. It's not a Democrat thing. We should all, as a community, be fighting the corrupt political machine that exists here. Now, are most of those individuals? Well, not going to say most. Are all those individuals Democrat? Yes, all of them. All of them. Here locally, all of them are Democrats, and all of them are corrupt. No, Maggie? Who is part of the corrupt political machine that is a Republican?
I couldn't tell you, but I can't believe it's 100%.
Maggie, there's no Republicans elected here.
There's got to be.
Who?
I don't know. You know.
There's none. Zero.
Zero Republicans.
Re- Elected here?
Yeah.
The only one, closest one, is Norman Esquivel,
Okay, so then go on.
who is a constable in Port Isabel.
Okay, so go on.
Norman Esquivel is a top-notch guy. That guy, butter, amazing, great, great guy. But the corrupt political machine here, they're all Democrats,
All across.
all of them.
All judges, all commissioners.
I said the corrupt political machine. Not talking about every position.
That's what I'm asking.
The corrupt political machine here, they're all Democrats. I can mention some if you want.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying.
Like most people that have been caught doing wrong things have been, I guess, labeled as Democrats. That's what he's trying to say.
Think
Okay.
of
As far as like the DAs and all that stuff, that's what you're talking about, right?
every single one that has been arrested.
It's all Democrats.
100%.
That's what you're saying.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they were just caught with a couple of hundred.
I'm gonna
bucks.
have to take your word for it because this is one of those how do you know who posted that? How do you know these things?
My job.
Was that you or was that Mike?
No, I wasn't either one. So somebody else that said a lot of people send these. Did you see the one that where the cow is going towards both sides, Maggie?
Yes.
I don't do those things.
I
I
thought
don't.
that was you.
Like the other one about how do you know that? I know it's not Mike because that's blurry as hell.
Yeah, it was real pixelated, but I thought maybe Mike was trying something new.
Mike's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers can be replaced by edgenuity.
No, you think so, but no.
Well, it's like the scanners at Walmart.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll just need less teachers. As is
mm-mm.
right as is right now, we're losing teachers like
As
crazy.
it is right now.
We're losing teachers like crazy. They're going to have to figure out some other way to educate
You
kids.
remember how many they lost this the school district lost this entire school year, right? Okay, so I was told usually the average is some teachers retire in December, some teachers retire in June, right? In the average school year. This year, every month at a school board meeting, there was anywhere between 7 to 14 ish numbers of teachers that were just quitting straight out. Just done, went home and said, not coming back, or said, here, my 2 weeks' notice, whatever.
It gets to the point where it's not worth it anymore.
It's not, yeah, it gets to the point where health and family is starting
And
to
some
be more
people have
important.
pushed it for years because of the, I guess, the kindness of their heart and the fact of changing lives through education for the kids for a better community. But when you have that hostility, that workplace hostility, it's not. It affects
I
you
think,
psychologically.
hey, Amanda, I think it's always been around because when I started teaching in 91, we all knew about retaliation and you didn't stand up, you didn't say anything, you just mostly kept quiet. So it's always since 91 when I started teaching. It, and there were principals and area administrators or superintendents and deputy superintendents who were known for retaliation and who you knew not to say anything. I honestly think COVID and the near death of so many people and all of us being afraid taught us to value our health and our family more than the money we were trying to make extra.
Well,
That's I firmly believe that was the change. That was the click.
well, you know, but
In addition to all the extra work that teachers had to put in during COVID too, and
but
right now also.
let me say that you know, and I appreciate. Let me tell you, one of the things that I learned was to appreciate all the hard work that a lot of teachers did out there. A lot, you know, I appreciate that most of it because I would make mention of this regularly. I don't know, Maggie, if you followed back then, but I would always say, I've seen how teachers stay late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers come out on Saturdays. How teachers come
Mm-hmm.
out Sundays. You know, but maybe Maggie, you know, something that you mentioned, maybe teachers just got to stop taking that extra little money. You know, stop doing the Saturdays, stop doing the Sundays, you know, stop doing the after school stuff. And, you know, you're going to get a little bit less money, but maybe you're going to, you know, send a
Yeah,
very,
but sometimes not everybody has that extra income at home.
yeah, Sam, pero at the end of the day, now you just mentioned it. Are you
Yeah,
losing more than what you're gaining?
And
yeah.
let me tell you, you can scroll back to years
Y
past.
te va a pagar las taxes, todo eso.
Yeah, you can scroll back to years past on my Facebook account, and I've said it before, and you can see where Monday of that whole Thanksgiving week, I'm taking pictures of the library because I'm showing you, hey, I came back to work. I'm going to be here so many days. You can see where I would really just take maybe 2 weeks of I'm not even going to think about school, and the rest of the time I was in and out and I was taking pictures. You can see pictures that I would take of my child, of Angelica, helping me carry boxes in and out and making a comment that said teachers' kids never get the break. Because that's one of the things is that many teachers focus and spend so much more time worrying. And that was one of the things I always said is I worry so much about a whole bunch of other people's kids and not enough about my own. And that I think that's what also made the difference is that COVID made you realize, you know
Well,
what? I gotta,
what's really important.
like Trump said, America first. It started realizing my house first.
But Maggie, I mean, can you begin to imagine what would happen to a district if everyone started saying, you know what, don't want the extra work, don't want those extra little stipends
It's
here.
already happening.
Well, what's going to happen then? we're going to get to a point where they're going to have to figure something out. Either that, or parents are going to get sick and tired of having to do a lot of the work that a lot of teachers were doing for them. You know, and
Yeah,
maybe they'll finally get off their butts and start voting people in that actually care about the students and staff.
because let me tell you, when I did the chess sponsor, I was the chess sponsor because we had no chess sponsor. Longoria's chess sponsor had left, and the chess sponsor was the nurse on campus. She got moved to another school. I came in a few years later. There was a few years where there was no chess at Longoria, and I did it when my kid joined second was in second grade because I wanted her to have chess as an option. She didn't like it, and I ended up hating being the chess sponsor because we really only to get our stipend we only really had to show up to I think 5 tournaments, and there was one year I did 13. And let me tell you, that Saturday tournament is
Murder,
7 in the morning at that campus to
murder.
6:30, and my kid is sitting there going, "I want to go home." I mean, all three of our foreign exchange students helped ended up working tournaments, chess tournaments, because I took them in as my volunteers.
Murder.
Yeah, and it's not worth.
Both
There's
of them,
no
huh?
way. There's no way I made money on the stipend they gave me for chess.
Mm.
No way. I put in way more hours than I got paid.
And that's what we're trying to say. Maybe those people in the glass palace will then finally, start to take notice. Like, oh crap, we're losing too many people. Because at the end of the day, right now they don't care because they've lost like 2, 3 thousand students.
Yeah, you're right. We lost the teachers, but we also lost the students. And that was the one thing I kept telling Miss Garza, my principal, was like, when Angelica leaves the elementary, I'm done. And I gave her like a 3-year notice. I'm like, when she does leaves fifth grade, I'm done doing tournaments. And let me tell you, not once do I miss it at all, ever, nothing.
Well, I never went. I would go visit the chess tournaments. Not my thing.
Mm-mm. No, because it was 3 to 5 days of practice after school for an hour and a half, and then once a month at least of a tournament, Saturday all day, and then state and district. Those were 2 days. That was a Saturday and a Sunday. No, so there's too many people that do it for the kids, and in the end, you're like, not worth it.
No, with it.
And sometimes it's all the way to McAllen or Edinburgh.
How far then? Hey, Jimmy! Why does Bronzo care more for animals and the unborn than for human beings wrongfully executed like Melissa Lucio? You know what? I haven't even started to touch the Melissa Lucio case because it's just boggles my mind. I do not know all the facts, so I can't give an opinion on it at all. I mean, do I think that she should
There's a
receive?
whole lot more people than just Melissa Lucio, but I guess they're just focusing on her because she's from here.
Well, she's local. Do I think that she should get clemency? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know all the facts of the case. I think the only people that are out there making a big old ruckus are individuals that are closely related to our
Yeah,
family.
that's what I noticed.
So
I I don't think so anymore. I think it's starting to get
but are you aware of what the
Traction?
yeah,
Maggie? But are you
yeah.
aware of what the clemency is based on?
On the fact that she was taken in and grilled for 5 hours right after her child had died.
Right.
And she finally gave it in. She was finally like, okay, whatever, yes. And didn't realize what was going on.
Yes, I retract. I want more time. I want a little bit more time to get a little bit more facts in regards to what actually happened. Because I saw some of those interrogation videos, and let me tell you, I've seen a lot of those interrogation videos, and just the situation that they put people in. It's just
Mhm.
not a thing. And I'll say this: when the BISD police, when they were had all that crap about Erasmo was out there, cocoreando with students, when they had that, they said, oh, well, you want to come in here so we could talk because it was something related. And I sat there and I'm going like, why am I in an interrogation room? I'm a freaking board member, But it
Mhm.
is an intimidating situation. I immediately said, "Excuse me, sir, I'm gone. You could speak to my attorney if you care to." And they said, "Well, you have a right to leave, but we just wanted to let you." I said, "Do not speak to me anymore. Do not speak to me anymore." But I can understand where it's just a very, very stressful situation. And I
Mhm.
see one of those videos, and yes, I'm back. I retract. I want her to be given a little bit more time in order to plead her case, and let's investigate, because a lot of individuals out there, Maggie, had pleaded guilty to something that they didn't do. I'm
Mhm.
talking about back in those days.
Yeah.
I'm right again. Oh shoot, I can't find my cursor. There it is.
Like some of those investigations that have been done before is like I guess they're not being done proper. It's like the whole Rubio thing, no? That they keep on bringing back into the court system.
I think the Rubio thing is just because of an appeal process. I think it's very
Yeah.
cut and dry that he killed those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll if Sam reminds me and Maggie remind me, I'll be there tomorrow.
Yes, I need to go also because I need to get another one of them.
Maggie, do you want to meet my dentist tomorrow?
Uh,
For no particular reason.
I was like, okay.
Well, since we're gonna go to that pop up thing, what is it?
The
The
farmer's
farmer's
market.
market?
That one. We'll meet each other there. We'll do ice cream or something.
I don't know when I'll get a chance to do it.
Oh gosh, it's only 3 to 6.
He's wanting me to meet his dentist. I don't know. What should I do, people? He's wanting me to meet his dentist.
Bringing him home to mama.
I know. That's what I'm starting. Have your parents met your dentist?
Yeah, of course they have. They know. I mean, we all go to the same church, guys. Sam,
And now,
you know
Sam.
my no Sam.
So
Sam,
what?
have you met his dentist?
Oh
Look
no,
at the face. Look at the face that Sam just made. Like,
Sam hasn't
no.
been to church like in like 40 years.
Sam, he's not asking you to meet his dentist?
No.
Oh,
Because the first thing you do, surely, when you meet somebody, the first thing you do not introduce them to our family. We're kind of nuts. That's
They're
what you do. If anything, just the immediate family, and that's it.
Well,
And with Erasmo,
Wait.
well, someone
Now,
I wouldn't introduce anybody to any of his siblings.
now, I'm going to have this question, and it's going to come across as I think highly of myself, which I don't. Kind of, but not really.
You do.
Is it that you want your dentist to meet Maggie? Or is
Yeah.
it that you want Maggie to meet your dentist?
I don't know. Whichever one makes you feel better. But let me say, guys, I had a conversation with someone today. It was kind of is it today or yesterday? Because they were going like, "Oh, I know one of your sisters. I'm not gonna say which one, but you know one of your sisters." And I go
La
like,
Flaquita.
I said, "Oh, okay." They said, "Yeah, oh, and we're like, all my sisters are crazy, right? All of them are nuts." Like, oh yeah, like I said, she was like, no, es que ha sufrido mucho y que tuvo much a very horrible upbringing. I'm going like, yeah, that's not true. It's absolutely a million
Your,
times. Que sufrió bastante. We're like, yeah, it's not true. Y'all believe that because she's crazy.
your sisters are lovely ladies.
They're not.
You haven't mentioned the name, and I already know who you're talking about.
Or because you know the story. Oh, she was a victim of violence, domestic violence, and I'm going like, it's not true. It's just not true. But again, I love my sisters to death. They're just nuts. They're just nuts. And I'm going like, and I'm looking at the person. I'm going like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Hey, out of curiosity, because I know last year or 2 years back, you had said that all your sisters were rich except for the one in Georgia and yourself.
Yeah.
Are you at the level of your sisters already?
No, I'm
No?
still poor. The only reason look, guys, let me make this clear to everybody out there, especially.
I'm just going to say, based on the fact of how much you guys travel, go on.
Let me say this. Just so that it's clear to everyone out there, especially my siblings, my family, and my church people. The only reason I do well is because I live in the basement of my
I was
house.
going to say, because he lives in the basement with his parents' house.
I do not pay electricity bill, although mom's always, ¿estás seguro que no quieres pagar la luz? No, la otra. She goes today, yo sé que tú viste el comentario que te hice que compraras Suavitel para tus calzones y el Pinol y para lavar y el Gain y no trajiste nada. You know, woman, no, no speak Spanish, woman. I'm not going to bring all that crap. Wash my damn calzones.
I really wish you wouldn't talk. It's very hard to take you
You know it's
seriously.
cheap when you go to Soriano, right?
Maggie,
You get
if
a
I
five
ever lied
gallons for
to
like
you,
$5.
that's exactly the conversation I had where I said, no, woman.
But we
You
don't want to know this conversation. I don't want to hear about your chones.
y'all are asking if Sam's asking if I'm more well off. It's not that I'm more well off. I just don't pay for anything.
You just spend it in other things like
Maggie,
trips.
look, remember the camp. And again, I love you, my people. I love my people. Love you all. Remember the campaigns, Maggie?
Yeah,
How many times did I buy food during the campaign?
not at once. And
How
there
many?
was always food there.
I mean, food galore. I mean, hamburgers, pizzas, tacos,
Donuts,
donuts,
chips, water.
I
everything.
know Rudy. I know this guy Rudy went to see you at one of your campaigns. No, I know you taking a picture with Rudy once.
I know like 10,000 Rudies, Sam.
Rudy Garcia, the only guy that says "swa swa."
Oh, swat swat.
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, swat swat. Yes, but again, and I appreciate. I love my people out there. They take care of it, Asmo Castro. So again, I've made this comment before, and I'll always say it, and because with all my heart I believe this. I am the wealthiest man I know. I am literally the wealthiest man I know, not
Mhm.
because I have a lot of money, because I need nothing. Everything is provided to me, and I'm very grateful. First, grateful to God, and then grateful to the beautiful community, especially to my parents that let me live in their basement.
Go with the comment. It's already been an hour. I was hoping we'd be done early since it's a Friday night.
Is this now? Oh my God, it's already been an hour. What the hell have we been talking about?
Ah, your chones.
We're supposed to talk about Roman.
I
I
didn't.
know. Don't bring him back to that circle. There's certain things you don't bring him back to.
Like
Please.
the best. Look, we got 35 people on YouTube, only 8 likes. God, what's the matter with you folks?
It's because you never give away your keychain, and you never ask any questions.
Oh shoot! Now next week, guys, we're going to give
So
away all my souvenirs that I've collected. I actually have some great stuff. I
Do
mean,
you
I've
have
got.
any of the chickens left over? I want a chicken keychain. The chicken keychain.
Oh no, those are gone. But I'm planning to go look for some more. But let me tell you, I got some like silver bracelets from the Teotihuacan. They're amazing. They're just sitting on my thing. I think I have one here. Oh, let me show you.
you should ask like a random question.
I got.
Did you hear?
Look at
Did you
these.
hear what he just said?
Look at these.
They're just sitting on his thing.
They're sitting on my thing. Look at this.
That's what
This
she said. I
this
know.
this is a jingle ball, and it's
I know.
made out of silver. It's beautiful.
I watch entirely too much Erasmo shows. I know exactly which ones you're talking about.
And look at this beautiful silver bracelet here, guys. I'm feeling like the home network shoppers.
To VC.
Look at this beautiful silver bracelet. It's got a lot of Teotihuacan, a lot of the rocks from out there. Guys, all this stuff could be yours if you only like the damn page. Next week, I'm going to start giving away all that crap. I literally have played stuff from Athens, from Greece, from Peru, everywhere. Well, why did you not say so? I love you. Like they are putting stage up. Oh, at the island, downtown. They're having Capital Nights, Capital Night block party, Capital block party. Uh, I think it's happening this weekend. Again, I don't think there's been enough advertising out there.
Where would we see the advertising?
I have never even heard of it.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
And the reason I know is because I'm here downtown. But again, this is part of the systematic problem.
Was
They
Gabriel in charge of that?
No. Oh, and also tonight and tomorrow is la the this thing, guys. Again, the 17th Brownsville Guitar Festival. It is tonight and tomorrow night. So please, if you can go out to this stuff, go. I will be in San
Not
Francisco.
there.
But no, what I'm trying to say is again, these people think, oh, we put it in the Herald, we're advertising. It's not enough. You're not reaching my people, the people of Brownsville. But again, a lot of these events, Maggie, they're not catered to the people of Brownsville. They're catered to the elite little
Not
Nietzsche.
even the mayor posted anything regarding that.
Mm-mm.
It's mostly the board's fault. Mostly it is.
Words.
I got into a fight with Roman today. Story of Erasmo's life. Oh, let me. All the elementary principals always have their favorites. Middle school principals are always competing to see who's the best. High school principals are the. Okay, lost it. Murder. Murder. Are will rule their campuses as they uh, own their kingdom. What the hell
With an
happened?
iron fist. They
When I-
rule they as their own kingdoms with a rule and rule with an iron fist.
I'm glad you did that because my TV went berserk. There,
Okay.
crap. There it goes. It's better now. Guys, bright as crap. Did you see my face become brighter?
Kind of like
No.
mine.
That's scary.
Hey, but Mr. Boop, you're right. When you get pulled in with by an what
Investigators.
is it called? Huh?
Cease and desist.
That's what I was gonna say. When you get plainclothes detective walk up to you, it's a little bit unnerving. I'm just saying.
Been there, done that.
No, I'm just saying.
Wait until you get in, like a regular cop show up to you to your workplace and arrest you in front of everybody.
Or four cops,
Who did that happen to?
or four cops and they don't
For real?
let you put on your bra.
Dude, when we get off the air, you're gonna have to explain this story.
You don't know that one?
No.
The Becca
Who's?
thing. If I
Oh,
were,
you're talking about Becca, but she's asking about me.
we'll talk about it. Yes, tomorrow morning, guys, farmers market 9 to 12. Go support local business. It's great stuff. Again, the honey is on the expensive side, but it's so damn good. You know, I was literally eating the honeycomb from that honey that I bought. It cost me $18. It's delicious.
We bought some honey from and I don't remember the man's name. I wish I did. I got it during Christmas time, and it was in from the farmer's market. It's a gentleman that lives right down 511. I wish I could think of his name. And that honey is so good. He told me, huh?
So good.
He told me there's no aftertaste. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means. And then I tasted the honey. I'm like, you're right. I've had other honey where you still,
Because it's corn syrup.
yeah. And this one
You do
is
know because they customize
delicious.
it because depending on what they eat is what it's gonna taste like.
Mm-hmm,
So it's like if it's near pecan trees, it's gonna
mm-hmm.
get a little bit of that taste.
There's a citrus one too, but this is I wish I could think of if you give me a chance, I'll go look at it real quick so I can tell you what the name of it is.
Glenn Simpson's babies. Babies. That's kind of a cute name. The babies. The honey was amazing. I can't remember what, but I'm going to be there tomorrow. Let's say 4 o'clock, guys. Let's meet at 4 o'clock. Okay. Sure.
It's because the screen froze.
Commissioner.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose. I was waiting for you. I don't know if this is the one, Mr. De Los Santos, Commissioner De Los Santos. Trying to remember, but that's who it is. Tall, thin man, very nice, very sweet.
Glenn Simpson.
His son's a surfer.
Yes, Glenn Simpson.
Oh, okay. I don't know him. I just met him one time and then went and bought more beef or more honey for
Tomorrow you meet them.
Christmas gifts.
Tomorrow at 4 o'clock. We'll be there,
Yes,
right?
I'll try. Oh yeah. Oh, to meet the dentist. Yes.
Commissioner Dos Santos, tomorrow 4 o'clock. You give me my dentist too, but hey, hands off. Watch The State of Texas versus Melissa by Sabrina Van Tassel. I'd
On
like
Netflix, right?
Is it?
I'm asking.
What did Mama say about your dentist? Va a venir Abraham. Yes, she's coming. ¿Dónde se va a dormir? Está la casa llena de gente. He's going to stay with me, Mama. We're going to San Francisco. No está bien eso. And I love this man. Manny is one of the most talented guys in the field of basketball. And let me tell you, I love this man. Where's the farmer's market? The farmer's market in the morning is out on Linear Park.
Linear Park.
Linear Park between 6th and 7th Street. Maggie, why are you laughing at me?
because I'll tell you in a minute. But you, Annabelle, if you
Because
have
of what
not
your
gone
mom
to the
said.
Linear Park one, there's a lot of good stuff.
The one at from 6 to 7, 6 to no 3 to 6
Three
will
to
be
six,
at the North Park Plaza.
and that one's also good stuff.
Good stuff.
And I don't think both of them have the same people over, right?
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
don't know,
think they.
but I already finished the candle. I got a small candle, and I already finished it.
Yeah, this is what I met on mine.
Oh, and I bought the jar one. I think it's that same company. I bought the jar one, and I turn it on almost every day, and I'm halfway through.
Mystic Moons products
Yes,
Yeah.
for the soul.
yes, I got theirs too.
This is good stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that. There it is.
Yeah. Now the jar one is $30, which hurt a little bit, but it has lasted. It's been worth the $30.
This thing is was $18, but let me tell you, it's small. It looks like I could get a big one for $3. This it's off right now, and I haven't turned it on since like 2 days ago. I could still smell it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I mean, and you buy $3 ones at Walmart, and they just don't smell.
I
No,
think because they had to, those were like based, like oil based or something like that.
Okay.
It was
Yes.
like something cleaner. It was like cleaner burning compared to the other ones.
¿No quieres comprar Sawitel para que te lave los calzones?
No, what I thought was really funny is your mom saying, "Eso no está bien,"
Eso no está bien.
and then also because I can hear my parents saying, "¿Dónde se van a quedar? Hay
Ya,
mucha gente en mi casa."
ya. Eso no es de Dios. Y peores cosas vendrán, dice la Biblia. That's why I'm the greatest pastor in the state of Texas.
Your mom, your poor mother.
Thanks, Maggie. Well, I
You're welcome.
need some information too, Annabelle. Why did I get
Bonju is the new Sodoma y Gomorrah.
that? Just my pants. The movie is on Hulu. You can watch it with a free trial, then cancel the account if you want. That's too much trouble. I hate that where you have to go out there and cancel the stuff that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized I've been paying for a second Prime Amazon Prime account, a second, because I wanted to order something for my husband and surprise him. So I did a 30 days free trial, so I could order it, and then I still have to cancel it.
I just realized there's a line around the corner applying or what?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
they hired like about 20 more people.
No.
How, here it goes again. How do you know these things?
It looks like it's getting better for them, but eventually it'll get back to the point where they were at
Place
20
regularly
years ago.
Friday night for the fish fry. How do I know they have a
Oh,
fish fry Friday?
Oh, everybody knows they have a fish
it's
fry
only during lunch though. It's only during lunch.
during Lent. Yes, at lunch.
No, lunch.
Oh,
Friday
okay.
during lunchtime.
To the owners of Stilettos, you're welcome.
We need to know. I want to know how many places.
I was just joking, Annabelle.
I want to know how many places have gotten business because you talk about it.
Well, I hope so. Look, I hope that this place, what's that damn place name? That's Cookie
What,
Place.
Mystic Moon?
No, the Mystic Moon. Yes, please buy their stuff. Great guys, great kids. They're students of mine, and I love them. Also, the rolling pin guys.
Well,
Buy.
I tried looking it up on Facebook.
Yeah,
The
it's
Rolling Pin Cookies is out of Austin. It's the only one I found.
check it on Instagram. I found it easily on Instagram. I sent them a
Oh,
message.
okay.
They haven't responded. I called them twice. They never picked up the phone. So I don't know what kind of game they're playing with me. So I don't even know now if they don't. They're like people that we don't like it. Erasmo. Sell me your damn cookies. Shut up. I don't know. I'm just saying that maybe they do like Erasmo. Because then bring me some damn free cookies. Then no, these cookies were so good. I mean, I literally ate one before the show. I wasn't supposed to, but I did.
That's Sam's bar. No, it's not. Don't say that about. It sounds like.
No.
Are we caught up?
Huh? Yeah,
What's a good one?
there are no good bars in Brazil.
I was gonna say you're asking the wrong group here. I think you've got the general.
Yeah, like Lucky Barrel's okay, but whenever there's no people,
Well, then what's a bar without people?
Which one?
Lucky Barrel.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you guys. Now that nobody's
I
on,
just stayed at Dos Cafinos, to be honest.
now that nobody's on, let me tell you. I've been taking shots of pasitas at night at home. Before going to bed. Let me tell you, pasitas is the best thing on God's created earth, and
To knock you out?
I sleep like a damn baby. Screw that melatonin.
Is that with the CBD brownies connect like too? You take it with that or no?
No, I haven't tried it with that. I'll probably be passed out for 2 days. But let me tell you, that pasitas thing, if y'all would drink, well, Sam does. I'll bring you a bottle because I already asked my friends in Puebla to start shipping me more bottles. This stuff's amazing. Huh? Amazing.
But it's liquor, right?
It's
It's
like
fermented juice.
fermented grapes.
Yeah.
So it's liquor.
Pasitas.
No, it's more like a wine before it gets to wine.
Yeah.
Is it a kombucha or what is that thing called?
Oh no, that's crap.
Uh,
That tastes like
I know what
suppositories.
you're talking about, but I know what you're talking
Kombucha,
about. But no,
Yeah,
that's
because that's
way
fermented
before.
juice also, isn't it?
horrible. Kombucha, yucko. Only the crazy people drink that stuff.
That's too
Guys,
acidic.
guys, have a great weekend. And tomorrow, please go to the farmers market in the morning, and then the farmers market from 3 to 6. Go support local business, man. Not
I
as
was thinking sorry, I'm not gonna let you finish. I was thinking what Sam said that because I've bought vegetables at the farmers market and they usually end up going bad before I use them. And I was thinking what Sam said is I need to go buy what I'm gonna use tomorrow and Sunday only, and use it and then and
yeah,
go but get it from the farmers market instead of
but,
from like not to put HEB down, but from HEB.
and they'll still last you like a week.
Yeah, we're not very good at that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, I'm
because
not
I've
good.
been wanting to make a caldo,
Yeah, like if it's organic, it's
a
it's
marisco.
a week at most. But I've noticed that I want to say 3-4 days,
Talking
if
about
at
Mose,
all.
I wonder how his marriage is going.
Who's
Mose,
Mo? Who's
Mose.
Mose? What
I
But
made
think
he's
you
still in
think?
the honeymoon, man, so he's still good.
What made you think of Mo?
I thought Sam said Mo.
At the most,
Oh, I thought you said Mo. But I wonder how Mo's wedding is going. It's probably non-existent wedding.
I'm sure he's doing great right now. I,
do
There's
we not have any more comments so we can
that's
go?
it, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
all right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Before we get into trouble, or I get into trouble.
Yeah, before that, he's made to go. Ya ven a lavar los trastes, Samuel. Guys, have a great weekend. I'll be on the show probably Monday morning. I'm praying. Commissioner Los Santos will be on with Maggie and Sam Monday night, and it'll be fun.
I
I'll
forgot. Wait.
What are you doing, man?
My other thrift shirt.
Oh my lord,
I
crap!
wore it at that. I gotta make sure Erasmo sees it.
Have a great weekend despite Maggie's shirt.
That's a different way to ending the show.
Yeah, guys, I'll be posting pictures Sunday from I was going to say Chicago, San Francisco, and Monday morning I should be on with Sam, and Monday night Maggie, Sam, and Mr. Little Commissioner Los Santos. Good job. I'll pop in if that's okay with them. Guys, have a great weekend. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap? I don't. I'm done. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to send me cookies. Be good to me. God bless.